Oh, hi there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do next. I'm awkwardly crouched here. I'm Willie. I hope you're having a good day. I want to talk to you about all of the plants that I bought. I have some special stuff going on at my house.
The house is going to be featured in the newspaper.
And I had to have my plant wall looking fantastic. So, I've taken everything down. I've cleaned it. I touch-up painted. I've been working like a dog around here. Actually, that's not a good comparison because let me show you. That's a dog. And she's not really working. Although she's working it because I am obsessed with her. Okay, on to the important stuff. So I've been all over. I just got back from Seattle. And now I'm gonna get everything put back together. We had some plant debt. It's some holes to fill, you know, it's kind of like
the circle of life.
But not as important, but also maybe more important. I don't know. You know what I mean? How's your late February been? It's not even close to spring, but I feel like in the uncharted territory of the urban jungle of big box stores, it seems that spring has sprung and there is a lot of cool, rare plants around. I can't believe I found it. It's so good. Which I was not expecting. I never need an excuse to shop, and I never don't appreciate having purpose when I am shopping. Picking up stuff was pretty liberating. Around here, stuff is out and about. I'm going to insert some clips of me shopping at the Home Depot. Okay, so like the Costa Farms cup runneth over here. We have some really rare ones that I'd never seen in person. So we have the Shangri Aureum, or the Variegated Shangri that I've been looking for. We have like 6 or 7 of these here, and I'm really loving it. And I got one of those. They also have the champ Elysees, Mr. Cobra. Lots of nice Aglaonemas here. Cute little cactuses, the boob cactus, $9.99 here. Orchids looking clutch, Costa Farms. Mini fiddle leaf. For a moment, thought about getting those. Again, no, mine's dead. Back at home. Some really nice Philodendron tortums that are just a little bit travel worn or care worn. Definitely could be brought back to life. There's the other of those pothos. And I believe that's the Toronto pothos that they've cultivated. Costa Farms did. But more tiny little fiddle leaves. Look at those Dracaena aspens. Those are nuts. Okay. Moving on over here, we have some African violets. Wouldn't these have been so good if I could have found these at Christmas for my Victorian fantasy? Actually, this whole shelf would have been perfect for the Victorian fantasy. We got our anthuriums there, mini orchids, lots of mini orchids. These look a lot like that Cleopatra that Kathy gave me. I really like those. We got the Hoya on the hoop, so fun. These are already prearranged. Not really my style, but you never know. More of the little boob cactuses. I can't believe I saw those in the wild. There's the Bromeliads. Oh, those are so fun though in the white. I like those a lot more than the red. Big floor plants. This Ficus Audrey almost stole my heart enough to buy it. The fiddle leaf figs here. These look a lot like mine at home. They don't have that many leaves on the bottom. The Crimson Princess Hoya. Seeing these more and more out in the wild. Really like that. Going around, and then here's the one I don't know if I should leave it. Probably should leave it. Maybe I should buy it. Switching there. The Variegated String of Hearts. These are just wild. There's so much in those pots. Also, I have string of bananas. Look how freaking good that looks. More honorable mentions here with the little Hoya hearts. These are the variegated ones. How do I not get that? It's so cute. That's $15. Okay. My heart will have to be stolen by another. I need to sit down because I can't believe what I found. They're all stuns. They're all amazing. They're all the best. I never get over the novelty of sitting on the counter. I mean, I'll be footing the bill if my ass breaks this counter. So I'm figuring things out with this video as I go because I feel like my house is legitimately like everything is pulled out. Nick and I are gonna do a lot of plant styling tonight. I'm actually just gonna show you, like that's what I am looking at, which is a mixture of kind of indoor jungle meets black spray paint reverie, and then just a little bit of small dog snoring over here and looking at my Thai constellation. All in all, I'd say I'm winning at life. Can you still see me back here? I think you can still see me. Yeah. Do you remember Kmart? I rarely remember Kmart, except I've been thinking about Martha Stewart's and I'm remembering Kmart and the blue light special. Let me show you applying them. This is another Shangri-La Pothos, but it is the variegated. It is variegated. It is an Aureum, I think I'm saying that correctly, which is like the kind of dilute yellow variegation, or like green on green. And who would have thought that these would ever be out and about? And pretty recently, I was on, I think, Etsy and Palm Street looking at these and being like, man, you know, it would be even better than a Shangri-La Pothos. Variegated Shangri-La Pothos. And now I got this giant plant with pretty great variegation. I'm going to show you some of the best leaves. That's one of the best ones there. There's a couple of other ones. Like, actually, they're all really good as they've unfurled. Little holes. So much dead spinach action. Can you believe this plant exists? And also, I can believe I bought it. I can think that it shows sort of our emotional integrity if we like this, because it is so different. It does look kind of like a dying plant, like a curated death. Maybe it's a cultural mirror to a world in decline. I don't know, but I love it, and it looks so nice. And I repotted it already, which I have to say, I love just doing it like right when I get them. I've pest treated this lightly. I'm watching it. I'm not going to put it right into the mix with the new plants yet, but I might cheat it in a little bit closer because I want my plant shelves to look the best and brightest when they get photographed. So we're just going to see. Do as I say, not as I do, and that's never put new plants with old plants. But rules are meant to be broken and also paid for later when you break them. So it's never a good idea, but I'm maybe gonna do it. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. This is another amazing plant that I picked up. Also, how fun is my new Stanley cup? It is pink, like a iridescent raspberry pink. It was a birthday gift. I love it. Now my Yeti cup has some competition. It's like green and pink. It's very topical and of the moment because I talk about the Wicked movie a lot. Still haven't gotten a chance to wear my Wicked bag out, so got to do something about that this week. Plan an outing just to wear that bag. Do you ever do that? Do you ever like get nice stuff and you love it so much you never take it out of your closet? This is the Champs Elysees Pothos, and I'm gonna Google it to make sure I am telling you the right information. From Japan is where the cultivar is from. Most of the plants that I'm going to show you are from Costa Farms. This is part of their Trending Tropicals collection, and the last one that I showed you was from that as well. And so I think they're hitting it out of the park with these rare pothos. And this is another one I had on multiple wish lists and a few cuttings. Even just like last month, I was going to pay $20 or $30. This is a very nice established plant. This one's giving me more ailing but persevering butter lettuce. This is my one that I got last summer at a local greenhouse. And it was much smaller than those when I got it, but now it's got a lot of these longer trailing vines. I'm very, very happy that it stayed shriveled, except for a couple at the top. But the new growth is all of these really nice little leaves. And I am forever grateful to the person who watched the video when I first got this and told me that restricting the light a little bit really helps the new leaves emerge crinkly. And I've stuck with that, and I'm going to be doing that with these new ones. And that is a very good tip. I can never find enough light ever for my plants. So that's like a sweet relief. I'm really a cactus person. Are you a cactus person? Could see how it would be easy to get into being a cactus person because there's so many good ones out there. And yeah, I was at the Home Depot and guess what? They had a boob cactus just waiting there. I've already repotted it into my Molly's succulent mix. And this thing, it's a monolith, right? What else can I say? Look at all that texture. I think it honestly has a little flower at the top, so it is riding high. I'm really, really excited about it. I'm gonna kind of put it maybe in front of my whalefin Sansevieria. I think it has grown a lot. It's big, it's large, it's in charge. It's stayed very upright and symmetrical. And to date, I think it's had 3 pups. None right now at the moment though, but I did give it some succulent fertilizer. In my estimation, these do so good when you just forget because they don't like a lot of care. Set it and forget it. I would say these are ultra cool looking, but they don't have a lot of intense care requirements. So love that. Also, I did end up buying this variegated string of hearts that I found at the Home Depot. It's doing good. I repotted it. It's next to my little one that I got last summer. So they both comprise a double fantasy of variegated succulent. I have some creepy cherub planters, and these are technically cash pose because they don't have any holes on the bottom. Picked it up at an antique store in Kansas City. And this one, I believe we got on an auction. They've been on the plant shelves for a long time. What am I gonna put in them? So that one's gonna go in this. If anyone knows what this is called, let me know. It's some kind of snake plant, I know that. This succulent, got this too last night. These are not Costa Farms. And I'm gonna put that one in this little trumpet vase. And so that's gonna be the kind of look there. That's the weirdest way to hold that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. My time is short, and I just had a birthday, so I'm very aware of that. So, speaking of ephemeral, we purchased this, and I don't know how I feel about it, but it's a Bromeliad and it's a white one. I guess these do really well for about 6 months, and then you can repot them or they go into dormancy, and then you can see what's going on after that. But for right now, I think we just kind of want like a little bit of a pow for a tabletop moment.
That's why we bought this.
Kind of is a little bit freaky. I just read that you have to water them on the inside, like the inside furls. They're like celery sticks here. And that's new and kind of fun. So if 3 days of good health is any indicator of my abilities with bromeliads, then I think I'm a rock star. And I'm only partially kidding. Really happy it's still alive. Mm-hmm. Got one more plant to show you. See, sometimes I like getting these like backing away and kind of get a better idea of the breadth and the actual size of these. Watched The Last Showgirl on Saturday night. Like, it's out now. You can buy it on PVOD, my favorite experience. Only $15. And I can't really rep enough for that movie. It is so amazing. I love Pam Anderson so much. The whole experience of seeing that movie has stuck with me for the last few days, and I can't stop thinking about it. So poignant. And seeing that mix of brutal cruelty and also that tenderness of the whole scenario of love and loss. The best movie I've seen in years. You have to watch it, and you have to tell me what you think of it. It's a very visceral experience. This here is a Costa Farms golden crocodile. I almost said chocodile, like the Twinkie covered in chocolate, but it is just a crocodile. And I've been looking for one of these forever. I was out on the hunt in Nashville like last year. Haven't seen them, not locally. I hadn't seen them in Tennessee. I didn't see them in Michigan. I didn't see them in Chicago. Like, I have been doing the work to find this plant, and I hope that it doesn't disappoint. I don't think it really could. It has these very interesting like sawtooth leaves, and like most things, they kind of start out straight, and as it matures it gets more and more kind of roughly lettucey, Peter Rabbit lettuce look. And I think this thing is just fun. And now that I found this Costa Farms one, I just feel unstoppable. And all of these plants were $19.99, and the boob cactus was $9.99, and then the little succulents were $6, I believe. So all great deals. They were all so healthy. They were just off the truck. This one still needs to be repotted. They're in these Costa Farms self-watering pots, which truthfully I don't know how I feel about. I was so used to the little squat ceramic and then the plastic ones with the little liner in the Cashpo. These are interesting. I don't trust it, but also that could be like me not fully understanding the convenience that I could experience if I would just embrace self-watering pots. You probably guessed that I have overwatered and underwatered a lot of plants, so this might make it easier. Have you kept in this? Have you bought any Costa Farms with the self-watering pot and had good or bad luck with it? It does have some cool texture, and it's plastic, but it feels substantial. I'm gonna repot this one tonight. Gonna go to dinner, gonna do some plant shelves. It's gonna be awesome. This was the best haul ever, and honestly, I can't believe I found these all in one place. Lately, I've just been kind of in a rut. This feels like a little bit of a shot in the arm for the collection, and I'm very, very excited about that. And it's all because plants that are healthy that look dead. So, and one that looks like a saw blade, I guess. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you're doing great, and I can't believe it's the last week of February, but by the time you watch this, it'll be March. Take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. Oh man, my back. Do you want to see Whispers? How are you doing? Tell us everything. You're very zened out today. He is so glamorous and so cute. Okay, now I'm gone for real. I'm leaving. Heading out. Okay.